Okay, good morning. Um, I want to talk about Casey and some of the responses that I have seen about her telling her story on the stand in the Diddy trial. And as someone who has experienced um, an essay, um, it was so hard to talk about because you were at your lowest point when you experienced it before and definitely after. And whenever you get the courage to speak about it, it should be listened to and not necessarily critiqued. And the amount of time that was spent there. I've read some posts that say, oh, she was with him for 10 plus years. She must have liked it. She was a volunteer, she was a participant. And that's that creates shame. And that's why these kinds of diabolical practices of SA um, continue because it's already hard enough to talk about. And then when you do, and people criticize you or, you know, say that you wanted it in any kind of way, this is why people don't talk about it. so, and, you know, he without sin, let him be the first to cast the stone, right? Uh, People may have not been in situations of SA. However, there are some people who have a mindset that keeps them stuck in poverty for lifetimes. People have issues with coming to terms with their identity, the gender identity crisis that we are experiencing and have been. Um, Judge not, lest be judged. Come on now. The girl spoke out. Listen to what she said. It's not like it isn't corroborated by dumbass Diddy's behavior. Let cut the girl some slack. I mean, who knows what you would have did when you were 19? I'm 51 now. When I was 19, I found myself in a situation like that. It wasn't a 10-year experience, but it was an 8-hour experience against my will. I wrote about it in my book. Okay. Welcome to the Adventures of Lasalox. It's the last story in my book. And I just feel bad for Casey. I'm very proud of her for speaking out. I'm very proud of her for writing down her experiences, trying to express them and get them out and shed light on the shame that she had. And for Diddy and his crew to, you know, disregard her and force her to publish her memoirs and her feelings, her thoughts. I'm so proud of her as a once a victim, then a survivor, and now a thriver. And if you want to just sit there and critique her on what you think you would have did in that situation, take a closer look at your life and see, can you really speak on this? Just because you weren't in that situation, I'm sure you've been in some dumbass situation for too long too. Have a good day.